The last type of mass wasting that we'll talk about is called solifluction, and solifluction occurs in areas of permafrost. It's another slow process, and essentially what happens is that in some areas of discontinuous permafrost, everything, the entire ground, including the soil, just freezes solid most of the year, but then certain times during the year, just the top layer thaws, which allows the top layer to slowly move down slopes like this, kind of analogous to like a tablecloth on a table, where then you take the table and you tilt up one side. Just the top layer of the soil is just going to slowly move down this slope. So this is showing solifluction in this figure here. And let's talk about a little more about the area where that occurs, where we tend to get permafrost. Permafrost can be either continuous, where everything stays frozen all year round, or discontinuous, where it thaws for a short time during the summer. And as we can see, the further we move north, the more likely we are to have continuous permafrost, as shown by this latitude here. And also the higher our elevation, the more likely we have to have permafrost. Let's see what this looks like on a map. So this is a map looking down on the North Pole, and we can see that that the areas of continuous permafrost are shown in dark blue. So areas like Siberia and Russia, just the most northern part of Europe, northern Canada and northern Alaska are shown in this dark blue. And then there's these areas of discontinuous permafrost that can occur further down in Canada and into the United States, further down into Russia, also around the large mountain ranges like the Himalaya Mountains, the Alps, and the Rocky Mountains here. We can get into some discontinuous permafrost or isolated patches of it. And so this can occur all over the place. And of course, areas that have permafrost have special considerations. For one thing, they're extremely difficult to build on because the ground is freezing and thawing every year. And this shows an example from Alaska, where we have this railroad track going through an area of discontinuous permafrost. And of course, that wouldn't be very good for a train to go across currently. But we do build across areas of permafrost. One stunning example is the Trans-Alaskan Pipeline System. A lot of oil was found in Prudhoe Bay on the north shore of Alaska, and there was a huge engineering effort back in the mid-1970s to build a pipeline all the way from Prudhoe Bay down to Valdez, Alaska, so it could be put on tankers and the oil could be moved out. And they could not have this pipeline sitting underneath the ground because of the permafrost. They had to put it on top of the ground, but it couldn't be right on the ground because of issues associated with this freezing and thawing. So this is the type of structure that was built to get the Trans-Alaskan Pipeline from Prudhoe Bay down to Valdez. And of course, we are losing areas that are permafrost. This has big environmental considerations because as this permafrost thaws, gases are released from the soils, including methane and other greenhouse gases that can contribute to climate change.